Hey guys, Kim here with Like Tesla. We are getting ready to go on our first Model 3 road trip to Florida. Headed to the beach for the weekend. It's about 330 miles. We're going to stop and supercharge one time. And I'm about ready to pack all of our stuff for the weekend. So everything has actually fit into the trunk and there's extra room up here. I didn't even need the trunk at all for anything, so it's nice. I'll have extra space in case, you know, we end up with extra things on the way back. But I wanted to say that our very generous friend Matt has let us borrow this Model 3 for this road trip. We traded him our X for the 3, which is probably a pretty good trade. But we're excited to try the Model 3 out on a road trip and see how it does and supercharge it for the first time.
So what's amazing about this long-range car, even at 90%, if you remove that charging stop, it'll actually tell you you can still make the 320-mile trip. And notice you'll get there with about 5%. It tells you to stay below 60 miles per hour. Obviously, we're not going to do that. We're going to go the speed limit, maybe a little higher.
We have to stop anyways. We have kids. And plus, I'm going to get hungry. We're all going to want lunch. And it's a pretty warm day for the first time in a very long time, and I want to crank the AC. So I keep thinking that I'm forgetting something. I hate that feeling, and I don't know what it is. Do you guys ever feel like that when you're leaving town, like you know you forgot something? Kevin! I'm sure as soon as I get there, I don't know what it could be. I do feel like I want this.
That comes with a premium as well.
That makes me want the premium.
And I'm sure it makes it feel much more roomy in here.
Yeah, for sure. So sometimes there's backseat drivers, but in our case, I have a passenger driver right here that literally just put me into autopilot and is telling me I'm driving too slow.
It's pretty easy now. As a passenger, you can just increase your speed.
He's like, we need to kill some range so that we'll charge faster when we get to the supercharger. That is true though, you know, the less range you have, the faster you charge, so he has a good point. I need to crank up the AC and drive a little bit faster. We've only been driving for 40 minutes and somebody needs to use the bathroom. So like we always say, the car has more range than our children. So we're gonna find a gas station, ironically, and take care of business.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
At the superchargers. 30-minute general parking. It's one of those.
One of those, your favorite. We've got about 131 miles. We've made it to the Auburn, Alabama supercharger. And Kim, you want to do the honors of the first supercharging stop? Plug in.
Here we go.
There you go.
Well, we had a little extra room, so we tossed their takeout and some of the kids' beach toys and backpacks in the front.
It's only pulling 9 kilowatts right now as it's completing the supercharge session, and we are about $6.39 in. So we went from 140 miles to over 300 miles, and for $6 is how much that would cost. It says that we can easily make it for essentially 4 hours of driving, still make it there with about 30% range left. I am not used to having so much excess range to work with.
I know.
It's pretty amazing.
It's kind of cool because we could potentially drive back in the night while the kids slept.
And do it
the
on
whole way.
Charge and go a little bit slower, maybe.
So it's the middle of February and it's been in the upper 80s today. And you would think with the glass that it would feel really hot in the car, but the vents are doing a fantastic job of keeping us comfortable. They work really, really well. And sometimes I've noticed with traditional vents, that you turn on the AC and you almost feel too cold. Completely opposite with this. It just feels really even out. You don't even realize that it's on. You just are comfortable. Well, we just got here. I wish you guys could smell it. It's like that salty air that just ocean beach smell makes me so happy. I am really excited though to check out this place. This house is ridiculous. This is the party house. Check it out. This is cool. Hot tub, ocean. I mean, what else do you need? I mean, let's go out here really quickly.
Yeah, look at this view. There is the Gulf of Mexico.
This is where the kids are going to be sleeping. I mean, quad bunk beds. This is sick.
Their own little TV.
Oh, and their own urinal.
I like the
Just
touch.
like you need for boys.
The master bed is up here. And
And another kitchen. Wow.
that.
I can't wait to see the views in the morning. This is really cool.
There's a third floor too. Is it a 6-bedroom?
I think there's 7 bedrooms in this one.
Coming up on the 3rd floor here.
This is like crazy. This may be the nicest house I've been in. I feel like I'm in MTV Real World.
It just keeps going. You can keep going up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mom.
You're up there. Oh my gosh, there's like another.
There's a multi-level bunk bed.
That is ridiculous. The kids are gonna have so much fun. So we will link the property in the description. You guys can go check it out yourself.
We made it here with about 46 miles left, right there on the Gulf Coast. And the owner is actually a Tesla owner. And he told us there's a NEMA 1450 installed right here. So brought our mobile charger and we are good to go right here with being able to utilize the charge port.
Darren are here and all their kids, and it's really fun. All the boys have a friend to play with, and we're just enjoying the day on the beach today. Not bad for February.
Because it's
So
cool.
this was an accidental find?
Accidental, total coincidence.
Signature red. It's a beauty.
Interior, nice.
It. He has to do it himself.
Well, he can't open a Model X store, so this becomes
I know.
the best viable option.
So I just ran out to Target to get some more beach toys, but I wanted to show you guys how well all of our bags fit in the front.
Yeah?
So even with a small front, you can fit a bunch of stuff. Ooh, are you all done? Ooh, that looks appetizing. So we are gonna go for a little drive, hoping the kids will take a little nap in the car, and gonna go check out Seaside and walk around a little bit. I can't believe this is in the US. I feel like I'm in some Caribbean island right now. It is so gorgeous. The weather is amazing. Just something about blue skies, palm trees, the ocean. It's just like, well, guess what I just found unexpectedly? Some Tesla chargers right here.
And it explicitly says no
Nope.
golf carts
I
allowed.
know.
exact opposite.
I really want to get one, but I don't. I do, but I don't.
Couldn't resist.
I couldn't. And I went like all out. It's like the Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm really curious what kind of trees these are. Who can tell us in the comments what kind of trees these are?
I did take botany.
So, do you know?
A long time ago.
Look at this. It has Sonic wheels.
I already knew that.
You already knew that? You
Did I
just know
hear
it
that
all.
say Sonic and
It's a 100D. Day 2, we're gonna get some breakfast here in Rosemary Beach. A big bad breakfast. This is so cute here. I feel like
Do you want to do your auto park?
I'm in Europe. I don't even know how to do the auto park.
Do you want to let it do it?
How do I do it?
Press start.
I've actually never done this before.
Let's see how
It's kind of nerve-wracking.
is. Auto park cancels. Did you put your foot on the brake?
No, but there's all these cars coming by
Oh.
that obviously I didn't like. Locking the door. I didn't bring the stroller because he's almost 3.5 and we shouldn't really need it. But in this situation, it would have been nice. I'm not sure if it would have fit though in the Model 3 with all of our stuff.
We're just until we get lost. Follow you. The only thing I want to do through everything.
Necklace that I fell in love with, but maybe we should get it for your mom.
For her birthday?
Yeah, it's really cool. It's so hard when you're shopping for other people not to buy stuff for yourself.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions. We'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it.
I don't want to go home. I'm just gonna move in, live here full time.
Get used to it.
Yep.
With the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
All right, Tesla, here's my suggestion for you. You make a soundproof window right here so we can't hear the whining, and maybe just a little intercom so we can just mute out all that.
People have asked what it looks like in the Model 3 at night. Well, there it is, a whole lot of nothing. It is really trippy at first when you're looking down. During the day, you can adjust. During the night, it just looks like something has busted a fuse, but you get used to it quickly.
So I actually really like the basic visors on the Model 3. I think every little detail on our Model X is so over-engineered, and I mean, it looks amazing, but you know, the 3 is kind of like, you know, they're going with the basic. They're like, all right, who makes the visors on the Civic? Let's just go with that visor. It works, do it. And you know what? It does work great though. maybe like an aftermarket person could come up with like a removable hubcap for the S and the X that would add extra range.
I don't think people like the Aero as much as you do.
I know it's ugly, but I love the concept of it. I love being able to get a little bit of extra range and remove it, you know, just for city driving, but for a road trip, it's great. I just got super excited. I'm like, what? Tesla? There's a little Tesla service truck right here. We're almost to the beach.
I know, we're literally just a few steps away from the ocean there.
Is that one of the little mobile?
That's the mobile service cars.
I think that's the first one I've actually seen.
Yeah.
That's so cool.